Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now and getting to start, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
Now at the plate, George Springer. The pitch. That misses the zone, and away we go this afternoon. Right-hander kicks, deals, and a swing and a miss there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
On the ground. What a stop. Gathers and throws. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
A nice diving play at second. Gave it a great effort, but I was just impressed by the hustle down the line to beat the throw. That was a fun play. Great stuff, guys.
Bichette up to the dish. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Ohtani, the former rookie of the year, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike three.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First offering misses the mark. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that.
To second for one. And that's two. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Back here at Angel Stadium. So here's the lefty, Yusei Kikuchi.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now here is Taylor Ward. The pitch. Slider clips the zone.
0-1.
And now the 0-1. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent, And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Mike Trout, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next pitch is outside. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one ripped left field. Kiermaier going back some more, and gone! He powers that one out to left, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
One down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. This guy has turned into a beast. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. That one is absolutely belted. Kiermaier going back on it, racing back some more, and gone. Hunter Renfroe hits one out, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Jake Lamb to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. And here it comes. There's a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. The wind and the pitch. High fly ball, right field. And there are two outs.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Two outs, base is empty. Brandon Drury will hit next. Off the mark there. 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
And that one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And he deals. Oh, and he hit him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Gio Urshela to the plate. That one missed. Drury off of first with 2 away. There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. The other way. And that gets down for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Luis Rengifo in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And now the lefty and takes low for ball 1.
It's a good take.
In the air, right field. And George makes the grab, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. It's the Angels 3 and the Jays nothing. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second, and now it's Dalton Varsho.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And the 1-0. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
And here is Matt Chapman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In there, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And down on strikes. Out number 2.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And here is Alejandro Kirk. That one's in there, 0-1. There's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The pitch. And that skips in the dirt.
2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. The pitch. 3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt.
Count 1-0.
Kirk leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
The catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that's outside.
That's just out.
And there's a ball. Now 3-0. Called strike right there. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. And the pitch goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ward batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. They say it went.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The wind to the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. And now 1-2. That's inside. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Taylor Ward blasts one out, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One out, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo, Mike Trout. First offering, and it just misses. Well, Singy, Mike Trout, the resume speaks for itself. A guy that's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star Game MVPs, a Rookie of the Year. I mean, he's going to go down as one of the best position players ever. The lefty, the 1-0. There's a strike.
Yeah, Mike Trout, since the day he got to the big leagues, a superstar. And it's been amazing to watch because earlier in his career, you figured he would taper off some. He wouldn't be a top 3 finisher in the MVP. Remember, several years he was finishing behind Miguel Cabrera, and then just emerged as the guy. And incredible to see what he's done over all these years.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. He goes down looking.
Oh, that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Next offering misses. 2-1. Good eye right there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
We got full count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Merrifield, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010. That's down and in. At the belt and fires. And he takes a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Ward ranging back. Still going back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet guys are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Kevin Kiermaier in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next pitch misses outside, and it's 2-0. Left-hand hitter waits. Out there to center. Trout is there. Drops into the glove. 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, George.
Here's George Springer. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Chris George Springer, a Connecticut native, in fact played his college ball at UConn. First-round pick by the Astros in 2011, and he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. The 1-1. Foul ball.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete, and his signing was the turning point in the Houston Astros organization to become a winning franchise. And you remember that magazine cover back in 2014 predicting the Astros to win the World Series in 2017, and it came true.
And a pitch. And another ball. Misses off the inside. 3-2 now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Bichette takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Springer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Springer on the run. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Blue Jays held in check. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter
Renfroe in his 6th season batting in the cleanup spot, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Just missed.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Kicks and deals.
Ball 2.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. And that one hammered. Kiermaier raging back towards the wall. Still going back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Lamb goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, usually a third baseman, but today starting at first. And a pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Angels. There's a strike. The pitch. And a strike in there.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
The 0-2. And ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next pitch misses. Now 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Giorgella steps in.
The third baseman, Giorgella.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. They get the force. That's the inning. Angels leave one, but they're in front 4-0. Back in Anaheim, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The right-hander back to work. That's a slider for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Got him swinging.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Varsho at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Next offering upstairs.
2-0.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. And the right-hander deals. High fly ball down the left field line. Ward makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swung on, belted. Trout ranges back. Back some more. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're down 4-0. Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Kikuchi back to work. And that one lifted in the air center field. Kiermaier moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
The catcher, number 14.
Now it's going to be Logan O'Hoppe. Caught looking his first time up. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Kiermaier makes a nice running catch.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Next to hit, Taylor Ward. He's already homered here in this one. In there for strike one. Two outs. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Angels go quietly there, but they lead it 4-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. And the pitch. And strike one to the catcher.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Bell in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Left-hand batter waits. And the 1-0 misses low. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat. Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that one is lifted in the air. Trout settles under it and makes the grab. 2 away now.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Ball to strike. And he pumps it a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Kiermaier now. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The 1-0. Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Merrifield around third.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
And the batter is George Springer. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Righty delivers, and that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The wind and the pitch. At 30 years old, Mike Trout, 1,000 runs, 300 homers, 200 stolen bases. The only other players in Major League history with those numbers at that age, A-Rod and Willie Mays. The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Out to short. Bichette whips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter.
And next for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the 1st inning. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First pitch just misses. Just missed.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at first, Hunter Renfroe at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And here it comes. Swings through that.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a ball evens the count.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And now the lefty. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Kiermaier going back on it. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jake Lamb.
And here comes Jake Lamb. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's a strike.
1-1.
Ohtani off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss.
One
And
ball,
the count 1-2. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third. And Joe McDonald says he went around. Angels strand one, but they lead it 4-1. Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Bichette in his 4th year, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016.
Nope.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's
Two balls,
outside.
no strike.
Next pitch is inside, and now 3-0. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
3-0 down. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field, and it drops in.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Varsho swings through it for strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
No outs, runners at first and second. That one missing inside. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
And here is Matt Chapman. That's in there. Strike 1. Two on, one out. Inside, just missed.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Booth.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. And now it's filled up.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Alejandro Kirk on deck for the Blue Jays. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chapman is gone.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. Good contact guy, good defender. Strike one. The pitch. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. Angels 4 and the Blue Jays 1. New pitcher now for the Jays, Eric Swanson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Brandon Drury to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swanson in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. And that is in for a strike. That's strike one. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call. It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Urshela batting with one down, takes a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Righty to the plate.
Ball, that's outside.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Tim Meza getting loose out there. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And he deals. Fastball in for a strike, and now 2-2. Hard ground ball, base knock.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Stepping in, Luis Rengifo. And that's in there for strike one. Right-handed reliever. That's through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. He blasts one out to center, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's the catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. There's the strike. The pitch. That one out to right. Springer racing after it. And the righty deals. Ground ball left side. Slings it across, and there's 2 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
And next for LA, Taylor Ward, 1 for 3.
Say you make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, if you really with the city, say what up, though. I've been slacking the motivation.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Kicks and fires. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And the pitch. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Brandon Belt. And the right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That one in there across the letters.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
Merrifield stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground, right side. Drury collects, tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Outfield playing pretty shallow. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First offering misses the mark. Next pitch misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Now a fly ball to right center. And puts the squeeze on that. That is the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it 6-1.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And a pitch. Now one missed.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
At the belt and fires. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. That one's in there, 0-1. And that's outside.
That's the ball.
Check swing, went around, and it's 1-2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And there's the ball.
2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. This one popped up. Chapman settles under it. And that's the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it though 6-1. Andrew Watts on the pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. And a pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next offering is outside. And a good eye there. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
In there for strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Matt Moore up and loosening in the pen. Springer aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering upstairs. Grounder might be 2. Oh, behind the back. Over to first, double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Booth. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Just off the inside edge. That one missed. Now 3-0. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
It just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
At the plate, Dalton Varsho. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two-0. And that misses upstairs. Now 3-0. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Now batting, third baseman.
First and second, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, and he just misses. That clips the corner. Out to short. They take the force out, and that is that. Blue Jays leave a pair. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Adam Cimber.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And here comes Jake Lamb, the pride of the University of Washington. Here comes a pitch. Ball one there.
Counts 1-0.
Swinging a foul straight back. Cimber is ready. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. That's down. One hops off the wall. Merrifield relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And next for the Angels, Brandon Drury. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And here it comes. That's inside. Ball 2. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Tim Meza up and throwing. And now 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Fought off foul. Oh, and 1 now. And the slider just misses. That's inside. And a count 2-1. 1 out and a runner at second. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now. That's a little bit low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two. Out towards right center field, and it falls. Lamb around third. He'll score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. On a line, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now here is Logan O'Hoppe.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Urshela at third. Rengifo at first. One gone. And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To short, could be 2. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
On the mound now, Zach Pop. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 56, Zach Pop.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, misses the mark. The pitch. 2 balls, no strikes to count. One out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one's in there. That is strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first. Fires to second for 1. Throw to first. Safe.
The center fielder, number 27.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And it's even up.
1-1.
In the air, right field. And that's a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 10-1.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. In the air, left field. Varsho moving under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 4 runs in the inning on 4 hits, an error, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Angels 10 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
The designated hitter,
Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Good eye right there. Movement in the bullpen. Matt Moore, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The wind of the pitch. Outside.
Ball 2.
A 2-0 is in for a strike. Good eye right there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, the second.
So up next, Whit Merrifield. First offering, and it just misses. And that's outside.
No strike.
Bell leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch misses inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Top of the zone for a called strike. Right-hander kicks, deals, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Kevin Kiermaier digs in now. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Righty delivers.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Next one off the plate inside. And a full count now. And that'll load the bases. So the lineup flips over. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. Ball 1, no strikes. Bases loaded, 1 away. Next pitch inside, and now 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one cutting but missing down low. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
He's 2 outs away. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. First pitch just misses. One out, bases full. There's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's a double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.